We are officially kicking off the Birth Lounge. If you're pregnant and wondering, wait, why didn't anyone tell me that? So, what is the Birth Lounge?
I guess you'll have to keep watching to find out.
Hey girl, hey, it's your birth bestie, Nurse Rini. Come on in and grab your seats. And do not forget your glass of Chateau de Fossé, okay, because I have mine. Psych girl, I'm just kidding. Grab your glass of water because we are going to be hydrated, fabulous, and informed. We are officially kicking off the Birth Lounge, aka your pre-birth shift huddle. If you're pregnant and wondering, wait, why didn't anyone tell me that? Then you are in fact in the right place. So what is the Birth Lounge? What it's not is your mama's birth class. It's also not some crunchy influencer's dream birth story. No, we are giving the scoop. I am so excited to offer this to you guys because it's going to help you grow confident and feel empowered through your birth journey. Every week, we're going to come into the lounge and chat like old girlfriends because we are, okay? We ain't never met a stranger, all right? And we're going to chop it up about birth stuff.
So why am I starting the Birth Prep Lounge? So the thing is this, being a nurse, most of my friends are nurses, and not all of them are in obstetrics, right? A good deal of them are, but not all of them are. And one of the best things that I find to be so valuable as a nurse is that I have friends like true people who have professional knowledge and evidence-based information that I can reach out to. And I really feel bad for those that don't have that, right?
But I am here to say today, you now have that friend in me. This is what we're going to do, besties. We are going to gather in the Nurse Birth Prep Lounge and we're going to talk all things baby. I'm going to give it to you straight, no chaser. I'm always going to be honest with you and we are just going to chop it up.
So we are going to
talk about all of the things. We're going to talk about epidurals. We're going to talk about inductions of labor.
We're also going to talk about how to
deal with your partner when you're in pain and you just don't feel like being bothered.
At the end of the day,
this is about emotional prep, clarity,
and strategy.
Because we're smart. We got the smarts, we have the brains, and we're going to use all of this good information that you are now going to be privy to make smart moves when it comes time to have our baby.
You know, one of the things that
I noticed as a bedside nurse when I was a bedside nurse was that too many people, too many women were showing up uninformed, not knowing their options, not knowing that they had options in the first place, and being afraid, right? It's like one of the most miraculous, magical moments of your life, the things that your body is about to do, right? And you can't enjoy it because you just like are out of sorts and you have no idea.
It's not like
your fault or even anyone else's fault, right? I feel like the system is like just too clogged. There's such a demand on doctors and midwives to see patients, to get them through the line. And then once you're in the hospital, they're so busy and clogged up there as well. Like they just don't have the capacity, the nurses and the doctors on staff in labor and delivery to be able to give you all of the information that you probably should have gotten like even before you got pregnant, right? And preconception planning. So I'm not blaming them. I think it's a whole system issue. But that's okay, girls. We are here. Okay, we are here.
We are here.
Not fearmonger, but to just keep it real and be honest. I want you to know what you're walking into so that you can be prepared and enjoy the moment, right? Like that's what it's all about, having the best experience possible. I used to tell my patients, like, you know, you are here for a happy occasion, like for a very happy reason. You shouldn't have a bad experience while you're here. Not at my expense and not at the expense of the doctor, right? Like we shouldn't be causing you like birth trauma and stress and all of that stuff. So that's why we are here. This is why we have the Birth Prep Lounge.
Just like any of my
other good girlfriends, I want the absolute best for you. So what does that mean?
I always want you to leave my
videos feeling more clear, more seen, all right? I want you to know that I'm locking in and I'm hearing what the questions are that are being asked. I want you to be less anxious. As someone who is an anxious person by nature, that is not the feeling I want you to have when you go have your baby, you know? Whether you're planning to have an epidural or not have an epidural,
whether you're an induction
or scheduled C-section, you should always feel like you know what's up. You have an idea of what's going on. Not for like you to be spun out of control and feel like I am having an out-of-body experience because I don't know what this is. This ain't labor. This ain't delivery of my happy moment and of my baby. This is something else. No, we're going to walk through all of the things so that you understand what exactly is going on.
So we are going to dive in
every week together, and I want you to do something for me, okay? Because we're friends and you can ask me anything, and I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say I can ask you anything. Okay?
I need you to subscribe.
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, right? To get your gems every week. Grab your lounge seats and make sure your glass of Chateau de Fossé is ready to go, because we are going to stay hydrated for our baby, for ourselves, and for our fabulous skin. You see the glow? Do you?
You're not going to be afraid.
Into childbirth, because you'll be like, my birth bestie told me. She told me, okay? That's how I want you to go into it. We're going to dive right in, and we are going to talk about ways for you, yes, friend, you, to stop sabotaging your birth experience. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me, right? Because I'm only telling you what I see and what I know. I'm out in the social media streets. I know what's going on. Don't worry. That's what girlfriends are for. We're always going to keep it real. And I need you to keep it real with me. So make sure you subscribe, comment, and drop your questions down in the comment section. I have an idea based on my experience with like growing families of what I want to make videos about, but you are here in real time and you have that ability to ask me, right? So why not? Again, my background is high risk labor and delivery, level 3 NICU nurse. I've worked in postpartum, antepartum, and infertility. Okay, so I'm your girl. I've been around the block for 17 years. So definitely just make sure that if you have questions, just ask. If you want me to make a video about something, just ask, okay?
Okay, my fabulous friends.
That's it for today in the birth prep lounge. Before you leave, let's swing by the nurse's station so we can dish, okay?
Ladies,
I just want you to know, now that we're behind, the scenes at the nurse's station, that I am so glad that you've decided to roll with me with this, because I see that there's a need, right? And I know not everyone feels safe in the Reddit streets, okay? I've seen people get pounced on there. I know everyone's not necessarily feeling the same things that they see on social media. Not everybody wants the same experience. And I remember teaching a childbirth education class, and I had a doula come in. And I remember I had a client, a mama, right, who was like dead set on getting an epidural, which is fine. Do you, boo-boo. I'm here for whatever you want. You want it, I want it for you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. And the doula came in such a way that was kind of like pushing unmedicated births on people. And this client really had a problem with that, which I get, like, just kind of be more general and focused. So anyway, I just know that, my tribe is out there, my girlfriends are out there, and you're a part of it. And I want you to feel like you're in a safe space to communicate what it is that you really want out of childbirth and out of this, channel, as well as make it a safe space for you to talk, chop it up with like-minded people, because we are super fabulous. We are super intelligent, and we want the evidence. We want the evidence-based information, and I am here to give it to you. All right. So make sure you like, comment if you want to today. I know there's not that much, but again, if you have a question for me, just go ahead and drop it in the comments and we can make a video about it, or I can respond to you. But yeah, I'm excited about next week's topic. So I can't wait to see you there.
Now where do we go from here? Tell me.